Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's next StarCraft 2 broadcast brought to you by Captain America SC2. This is a user submission from UEDMyStiC, our red Zerg player in the bottom right corner. UEDMyStiC. Apparently he works for the UED, but he is one of their Zerg researchers studying the Zerg strain and how to best deploy it into battle. Yes, I made that up, but he's got a cool name though, UEDMyStiC. And his opponent in the top left-hand corner, MrMonchichi. I hope that's how he say it. It could be a couple different things, I'm sure, like MrMonchichi or Monchichi. But the blue Terran, MrMonchichi in the top left. I believe this is a gold level replay from UEDMyStiC. Little ZVT. So we'll have to see what kind of fun they have in store for us today. I mean, when it is gold, anything goes. You can do anything you want, and you might just win. Oh, look at this. Monchichi proving me correct here, actually walling on the low ground. Will he be going for some kind of 3 racks all in? That's what I would think if I saw this right away. And we'll have to wait. A little bit of a Overlord Scout. Early SCV out here as well before that depot finishes. We could see some treachery from MrMonchichi. Pool first from UEDMyStiC going down though. Able to deal with any kind of threat in that regard. So it's already a non-standard game. I like it. I've been watching too many hatch firsts versus 1-racks expos lately. More than I can count. So here we go. Barracks on the low ground. And watch as I say that. Watch MrMonchichi actually go for a 1-racks expo. But I'm guessing he's not. We'll have to wait and find out. But with the gas guys are going down as well for MyStiC. See where he goes. If he puts some pressure on with these early lings he's going to have. Or if he's just going to take a late hatchery and use the lings for defense. His opponent, meanwhile, going to go for, yes, another supply depot here on the low ground. Interesting wall off from Monchichi. And then will it be, watch, it will be a 1-racks expo. Oh boy. Not again. No. I tell you, man, I've seen so many 1-racks expos lately. I'm just dying to see something different. Give me a I can't even talk. Give me a CC first. You know, give me like 2 racks even, or just, I don't know, a 1-1-1. Looks like though MrMonchichi is going to go for that expansion off the 1-racks. There it goes. And I don't think this is a flush wall here. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure you can fit through there. So he has to be careful. I don't know. Is he walled off? I guess we'll find out later on. Meanwhile, no orbital yet for Monchichi, delaying that a little bit here. Getting a Marine out, and maybe actually he might be walled off. He did have to lower that supply depot to get the SCV up the ramp as speed comes out for UEDMyStiC. And where do we go from here? No geysers yet, so we will not see a reactor Hellion follow-up, which is very common to the 1-racks expand. There we go. There's a geyser. One going down and a second one for Monchichi. Likely some kind of tech. Will he go for Banshees, or is it going to just be for the factory with upgrades and mass marine? Who knows? The future is uncertain, even though this game was actually played in the past. And yeah, 4 lings coming out now. The hatchery here finished for MyStiC. We'll see if he starts saturating that up a little bit here. Producing a couple more lings. His ling count now actually at 8. Going to be at 10. Going to want to do some damage with this early ling production here. Rather than making drones, he did make 8 lings. That's 4 drones lost. And actually forces a cancel here. I'm not sure. Missed that with the lings, but slowing the CC for Monchichi down just a little bit. With those lings, that does help. The eBay chamber going down. I mean, oh my gosh. Engineering bay going down for Monchichi. And 2 more barracks in the main. So, some Marines with upgrades will be the style of the day. Exciting. Mass Marine can be so much fun to watch and to play, especially if you're a Marine King. 3 geysers going down now. So, MyStiC going to go for 4 gas. Let's see that layer come out soon and some mutas. I'm guessing we'll have to wait to see, but that early of a gas like that, who knows what he wants to do. He'll have to get his layer up first, though, before he can tech 2 mutas or infestors, as the case may be. Still no orbital here at the natural for Monchichi. And saturating the natural as well. Going into mass marine play, a factory coming out now. So we'll have to see where he goes. But there's going to be a lot of Marines and a lot of Zerglings, and it's going to be a a little bit of a battle here. This bunker actually out in front, but there are no Marines in the bunker. Zergling's attacking the bunker. Are they going to take it out before the Marines can get inside? Nope. 2 Marines do just get in there, and 1 little learning. He was just too late. He didn't react quite fast enough to get out of there alive. And so he will be left behind. Ah, Planetary Fortress at the natural. That's always fun to see these things, man. They are so hard to destroy. UEDMyStic's going to have his hands full taking that out. He'll have to probably drop a nuke. You know, he can get the ghost from the other research department to send a nuke over his way and blow it up. But he's going to have to do that before the Sons of Korhal arrive. If you don't know who the Sons of Korhal are, go back and play the original StarCraft, by the way. And what was it, the Terran Dominion and UED, and gosh, great memories. Double lair though from Mystic here, actually playing it safe. This way, if he loses 1 to a drop, he'll still have a second one ready to go, and that'll definitely use up some of that extra gas he had. A Roach Warren coming out. Will he go into Mutas now that the lair is finished? He did save up quite a bit of gas, but looks like nope. He's going to stick with Roach play off of 2 base here. 10 drones popping out now. Really going to macro up. Income-wise, though, he's behind. I mean, he's up. Sorry, he's up. UEDMyStiC is up by about 7. Checking the 3rd here. 1 Marine. Scouting it out. Marines at the top of the ramp trying to knock those rocks down. And we're going to have some reactor medevacs coming out soon by the looks of it. Combat shield about to finish for these Marines. No stim yet on the way. A very late stim as the Overseer morphs for UEDMyStiC. Supply blocked a little bit there. Losing an Overlord. And, well, I guess looks like MrMonchichi is going to get his 3rd up. A little bit oversaturated here for UEDMyStiC. We just check that count. Not grabbing his gas yet at the natural either. So, in sticking to roaches, you really don't need the gas, as roaches are. Just check it out, man. 75 minerals and 25 gas. 3rd going down now for UEDMyStiC, grabbing both geysers. Still hasn't chosen a tech bath yet, though, off of the Muta or Infestation Pit. And he's got quite a few Overseers here, really. He'll be safe against any Cloaked Banshees that come his way, or Cloaked Ghosts dropping nukes. Definitely will be able to spot those guys. He's got 4th. How many? This is mass Overseer play. He's got 4 Overseers. I have not yet seen them do a Contaminate. But perhaps we're in store for some Contaminate from all of these Overseers out here. They're going to contaminate the map with their presence. Roach speed out now. A double Evo Evolution Chamber for Mystic here at the natural. Get a +1 attack and a +1 carapace would be my guess for the Roaches. And use that for defense. No tanks yet for MrMonchichi. Sticking with Mass Marine and medevacs. 2 medevacs here. Could we see a drop as he transfers SCVs to his natural? Still has no the 3rd CC building in the main, so he's going to get that up shortly. And UEDMyStiC about to saturate his 3rd here as it finishes. So, what a game we have from these 2 players. I'm still waiting to see these Overseers do some Contaminate, man. I'm ready for it. Just get it like the upgrade right before it finishes. And then we wait. Still, is there actually no tech path? So it's going to be roaches. Just pure roaches from UEDMyStiC at this point. 8 more on the way. The armory coming out for +2 upgrades for MrMonchichi, as his level 1 armor did finish. Actually, no, it's only halfway. So he's got 2 eBays, but he's only using 1. Definitely want to get those upgrades and try and stay up with UEDMyStiC here. He's falling a little bit behind in that regard, as we do see him preparing for a drop. Marines coming out with a Marauder here. Going to be spotted by this Overseer, but the Overseer actually taking a bit of damage. Not going to be able to use his Contaminate if he takes more. Now the Roach is coming to clean this up. It looks like the drop coming down the left side of the map. 4 medevacs, 2 fully loaded though. And this could scare UEDMyStiC a little bit. Coming into the 3rd here, will he be ready for it? As we hear 1 Marauder exchanging volleys with 2 Roaches here, gonna fall. Now the drop comes into the 3rd. Looks like Mystic in a bit of a trouble here. He's only got 1 Queen to defend this. Will the Marines get out in time? Can they do the damage and take this hatchery out? Looks like, was that building armor on the way as well to help defend the 3rd here? Oh, no, the creep spread is just too late to deny the 3rd. Roaches have to fall back though with 4 medevacs here, healing all of these Marines. They are going to be able to do some damage to this 3rd. The drones are easy pickings here, but it looks like, yes, they are falling. And then the hatchery will go down. But that many Roaches should be able to carry the day. Coming in here, picking off the Marines. Needs to pick up. Get out of there, MrMonchichi. Get out. Get out. He's out. And, wow, this Overlord here is just pooping all over that PF. It's a poop fortress. Alright guys, hatchery here in the main for macro. Roach tunneling claws, so we could see some burrowed roaches as he goes for +2 missile attacks and +2 carapace. The drop being repelled. Mass roach play though. Still no tech choice yet from UEDMyStiC, sticking on his lair tech with roaches. And no tanks, interesting enough, for MrMonchichi. Really could use a couple of those to help deal with these roaches. It would make life a lot easier. That or a few more marauders. And this drop not going to be able to do anything here, just shut down completely with the presence of all these roaches. That one queen has her work cut out for her though, as 2 more medevacs come in. Mass drop here from MrMonchichi, but it's just not enough units in these medevacs to do any damage, and the queens eventually are going to be able to pick some of these medevacs off. Natural under a bit of pressure here as the roaches come in. Queen, oh, will she go down? 21 hit points, just barely surviving as the drop now goes into the main. And it looks like, well, let's check out how many workers have been killed. 9 so far, as there's a drop at the third as well. So MrMonchichi doing a bit of damage here with these drops, able to drop the third as well. Getting into the main, does quite a bit of damage to the third. And now into the main doing damage here. Workers killed is up to 18. Really doing quite a bit of damage, taking a supply lead of about 30, and UEDMyStiC in a bind here with mass roaches, unable to do a whole lot of damage with these guys though. Needs to put some pressure on, going for a Hydra Den now against the mass marine of his opponents. That queen will fall finally, as the third base still not back up yet. UEDMyStiC, yeah, need to do something with these roaches here. He's going to be able to clean this drop up. But then he has to turn around. He's got 20 more roaches coming out now, +2, nearing completion. He needs to go out on the map and do some pressure, do some damage rather, to MrMonchichi with these roaches. Really gets some, get into the base here, get into the mining of MrMonchichi. He's on MrMonchichi on 3 bases, fully saturated, actually oversaturated here at the natural. And his income, if we do check that, he is about doubled up here to the Zerg, to UEDMyStiC. But supplies are about even. Terran has banked up quite a bit, not using all of it. Roach is coming in now. So it's Mass Roach versus Marine Marauder. And this little army here is going to fall from MrMonchichi. Medevac's falling back. Another drop coming in though. And the one Overseer here, 2 scouted. Still not using that Contaminate though. I'm disappointed. I really wanted to see some mass Contaminate on these buildings. And while that drop's going to go in, another drop here down to the third. So MrMonchichi is dropping everywhere on the map at once, going for the Hydra Den possibly. 5 Hydras on the way. As the third goes, is under pressure now from this drop. Roach is out though at the third of MrMonchichi doing damage. Will they be able to take out this planetary fortress as the Hydra Den goes down? The third here from MrMonchichi still surviving with the SCVs on auto repair. UEDMyStiC needs to take out those SCVs. The third of UEDMyStiC about to fall as the Hydra Den goes down. Hydra's here, actually able to fend the drop off completely as, wow, that's 6 medevacs, 1 medevac worth of units coming into the natural here. This is going to be 1 medevac per Marine. And I tell you, man, if you can get a health insurance plan like that, you are in good hands. Actually, as the Marines drop though, it's dying immediately. Medevacs here, going to go down as well, 2 to Hydras. And right now, MrMonchichi has quite a few medevacs, but now losing that last medevac, no Marines or Marauders out here to help win the engagement. 19 Marines, 3 Marauders back home. Losing his third base though, really allows UEDMyStiC to get back into this and take a lead. Supplies are about even. Third base going up against 4 UEDMyStiC. As the Overseer comes into the natural here. And, well, another drop on the way. As the Roaches, it looks like, these are things, yeah, Ling Roach, Hydra. Trying to deal with these medevacs, just not enough. I tell you, a couple Corruptors would make this a lot easier for you. But I don't think there's a Spire. It's just a Hydra Den, right, at this point, and no Infestation Pit. So it's Lair Tech all the way, +3 armor on the way for the infantry. As a drop comes in again into the main, another drop going into the third base of UEDMyStiC. Stim actually just halfway finished, a very late stim. Perhaps a mistake here. As +2 shipplating comes out to help heal these medevacs, or protect the medevacs from the Hydras. The army of UEDMyStiC out of position to deal with these drops, actually coming back in now as the drop goes at the third. Link's coming in to clean this up, will be able to clean it up. Mystic gonna clean the main, but then he's got to get back to his third in time here, as though, no, the drones, oh, that could have been bad if they'd all run in. But actually, most of this army here not doing anything to the hatchery. Now they move in, but just as the roaches come, MrMonchichi's got to get his men out of there. Get them out, man. They're all going to die. They're going to go down, falling to this army. No! And they all die. The medevacs, will they escape? Get out. Hydra's trying to take them out. One. Oh, they just make it. Just barely. The medevacs do get out of there. Those Hydras trying to get them, but just couldn't make it. A fourth base going down. And now the third being reestablished for MrMonchichi. Look at this creep highway. It is a 2-lane highway going all the way up the map here. I tell you, I think you could hit about 130, 140 miles per hour on that thing. No problem. As MrMonchichi comes out onto the map here with some Marines and Marauders towards these 2 injured medevacs, taking actually a 4th base as well. Very interesting play. 3 medevacs over here, full energy, would be very helpful on this side of the map. As MrMonchichi here, able to cancel that 4th and get his own up and running. It's a seesaw game. 2 planetary fortresses on the way now. For MrMonchichi, he's playing it safe. He likes those PFs, I tell you. I feel like we're in slow motion actually, but it is on faster. And so, here we go. A little bit of an SCV transfer to the 3rd. Looks like we're a little short on guys in the gas here for MrMonchichi, but he certainly needs those minerals for the Marine Marauder composition as he loses both medevacs and that whole force to this Roach army. Check the upgrades, 2-2 for UEDMyStiC, and he's going to be a little bit behind. It's 2-2 for MrMonchichi, but +3 armor about to finish, as we do finally have the infestation pit. This planetary fortress in a bit of trouble here. SCV is being pulled to repair. Will it be enough though? The planetary fortress going down, taking damage here. In the red now, will fall. And there's no army here for MrMonchichi to help defend. Losing that. He does get his 3rd base up though. And now it will be 3 base versus 3 base as an army comes to the right side of the map. So MrMonchichi really putting on continuous pressure here, really pushing both sides of the map. 1 medevac here though, with a full load of guys, needs to do something. It's just standing there. And it's going to get sniped by these Hydras. Oh, it dropped into the main actually. Did not see this. Look at this. A lot of roaches here though spawning, able to fend this off, and doesn't look like anything falling. Where is that infestation pit? Actually at the natural, so that was safe from the drop play. It's so hard to even see the Marines under all of these medevacs and overlords here. And that drop still not going down yet, so this will be cleaned up in the main. MrMonchichi losing opportunity to do some. Well, he's dropping the 4th as I say that with another medevac here. Really pressure all over the map, falling back with these guys. Able to cancel the 4th yet again as he tries to reestablish his. Back and forth game from these 2 players. Very even in supply the whole time. Hive Tech now on the way for UEDMyStiC, like the Broodlords. Skipping Infestors though. And it can be very hard to do with drops with a Roach Infestor army like this. They're just so slow. I mean, with the Roach army. Just trying to move back and forth, and this hatchery so close to going down. 143 hit points, 31 on the Queen. UEDMyStiC just saving it. Needs to use a transfuse on that thing just to keep it alive. And, well, now looks like the poop, once again, too late for UEDMyStiC to deny the 4th here. But he does see it, and he is going to push up here, actually. Oh, this medevac's been sitting here for quite a while. Those guys were having lunch up in the air, and they're still having lunch, actually. As the army moves past into the 4th base, Planetary Fortress not going to be finishing in time. Hive Tech almost finished now as the 4th goes down across the map for UEDMyStiC. He will deny MrMonchichi the 4th base here. And if we check the natural here, MrMonchichi mined out at his natural, mined out at the main. His 3rd about halfway mined out. And the 3rd here for UEDMyStiC, a little bit less than halfway mined out. So, drop in the main. Not doing a whole lot of damage, though. Only tech structure so far lost to these drops was that Hydra Den. And right now he is actually going to go for the Roach Warren here. As the Roaches and Hydras come in from the backside, will it not be enough, though? Roach Warren does fall. 7 Infestors now, so UEDMyStiC finally going to get those Infestors out, as we do see dropships all across the map here. 2 actually headed out, a fake drop into the main. 2 more coming down to the natural. And look at, oh my god, that is 12 Infestors, just missing a fungal growth there. Looks like 1 Marine being attacked by a Hydra. Does not make it. And another fungal over here at the 3rd. The 3rd does fall, though, just barely to UEDMyStiC. Losing his 3rd to MrMonchichi as an army comes in for the 4th base. destroyed as well. Mystic in a bind here. Actually, no, this was never re-established. So, good for him because this army would have taken it out. Drones falling now. Roaches and Infestors coming in though. Good Fungals going down. The Roaches able to do some damage. A couple Infestors falling. More Roaches coming over though. And we do see the 4th finally being saturated for UEDMyStiC in a great position as the 4th of MrMonchichi now actually lifted and has to reset. Actually, this is the orbital from the main. Alright, MrMonchichi had to fly it out on a jumbo jet there. Get it out to position for the 4th base. And here comes the push from Mystic. Can he clean this army up? Really, the game going to come down to whether or not he can deny this base. Here it goes. The Roaches pushing in. Superior numbers upgrades are pretty even. It's 2-2 for the Zerg, 2-3 for MrMonchichi. As the Roaches come in, there's just too many Roaches here though, with the Infestors backing them up. Gonna take out this army. Oh my god, they're all gonna die. And the SCVs come in at the end, the tail end Charlies, they just do not make it out. Orbital now, gonna fall. UEDMyStiC in a great position, and a GG from MrMonchichi actually going up there. Great game, great replay. Thank you, UEDMyStiC, for sending it in. This is Captain America SC2, guys. If you have some epic replays you want to see cast, send them to me at CaptainAmerica@thegspotnetwork.com. It'd be my pleasure to cast them. And thank you for tuning in. Keep crafting, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons, guys. I will see you all later.